Let's look at this 1989 Gibson RB-3. Let's hear what it sounds like. All right, so let's look at this banjo. Excuse me, I'm coughing just a little bit. But so we see at the base we have the Presto tailpiece, one piece armrest, tension hoop, one piece flange. So it's basically Gibson came up with this banjo and everybody seemed to like it. So everything that's made today, almost 95% of all professional banjos look just like this on the bottom. Then let's come up the neck and we see the leaves and bows pattern. Now let me say that the 1987, 88, and 89 rich era banjos was kind of the golden era. Now, to get a little confusing here, it doesn't have anything to do with this RB3, but the Scruggs didn't come up with the standard, which this isn't, until 1988 as we want today. But this is a 1989 RB3, okay? And let's look at the back. I think, did we go up the neck? I forgot if we did. Okay, so let's go back down the neck. You see it's beautiful mahogany. And here's the resonator. Now, in the rich era, this resonator is virtually perfect, but all the ones I've seen have had some lacquer cracking on the resonator. So if it doesn't have lacquer cracking, it just means maybe that's not the real deal, okay? Now, when we were looking at the banjo, we noticed that the binding on the side of the resonator was yellowish and the binding on the neck is white, okay? So this would lead you to one of two conclusions. Either this was a new neck or was added later, and because of the way it looks, it appears to be a Gibson neck, so maybe, okay, or it could have been refinished, but it's probably just a replacement neck made by Gibson, okay, which doesn't really hurt the value. Now, if they had gone ahead and made the binding yellow, we probably wouldn't have even noticed this since it's so accurate. Now, the other thing I'm going to turn, we're going to look at the back of the headstock, and you'll notice these keys, which are only used through 89, okay? And you'll see these keys on some Stelling banjos, and they say Stelling, these say Gibson, and you'll notice the buttons are plastic, but they look kind of like pearl, all right? So that's one way to tell the year of the banjo. Of course, the best way is just to look up the serial number, which we did. Okay, so that takes you to the resonator. Now let's look in the shell, and we see the Gibson label. All right. We see the Gibson flange, which has, and you may not be able to see it here, but it says Gibson USA. Well, I guess you just get the GIB part. You'll see the interior of the shell is virtually perfect. And we bought this from the son of a lady who played the banjo, and apparently she never went out of the house because this banjo pretty much has never been played. And when you look at the resonator, you realize that, I mean, there's no nicks, nothing. Now there are the lacquer checking, which is what you want on these. So anyway, so it's a great sounding banjo. It's a piece of history. It's one of the best sounding modern banjos made. And if you have more questions, you can call Andy at 404-372-5482. You can go to banjowarehouse.com, and you'll see more pictures, more description. And if you want to come see banjos, just call us and give us a day's notice, because we might be out looking for banjos. And that's about it. So if you like these videos, go ahead and hit your subscribe button. And we had about a month there where we didn't take too many videos. We got really busy, but we're going to start taking them again. So you'll start seeing all these banjos. That's it. So you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later.